Can you imagine being that driver in that car? You're just trying to get to and from, right? Thank you so much, Angie, for this. But my goodness gracious, yeah, that just outside of Louisiana, Baton Rouge specifically, yesterday in the Deep South, where all of that hail that was produced in a level 1 out of 4 flash flood risk zone. That's the same sort of story that could be seen today as well. We take you into Baton Rouge. We're just north of town. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. We'll dive into that in just a moment. But for today and for tomorrow, those storms capable of not just damaging winds and hail, but a brief tornado in the mix as well. Here's what we have going on right now with live radar, showing you that this is lit up like a Christmas tree, not just in the southern half of the Lone Star State toward Laredo and Corpus Christi, but also into parts of Louisiana and southern Mississippi. We'll zero in just south of Jackson, the state capital. Here's where we have that severe thunderstorm warning that's issued for Amite, Pike, and Warthall counties until 6 a.m. this morning. Hail and wind are two primary concerns. This thing, by the way, racing toward the east at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. So friends in Macomb and Columbia, and then right along the interstate, that's Interstate 55, be on the lookout for the heavy showers and thunderstorms. Montgomery, Alabama, down toward Troy, you're also seeing that rain and those storms on the way. And what this is going to set the stage for, Melanie, is going to be a wet weekend, especially in parts of the Deep South. You'll look at Macon, Georgia, Warner Robins, down towards Savannah and toward southwest Georgia. That's Columbus area right here. And by noon today, you're getting walloped with a wall of water. And
it continues through the afternoon and the evening. You can especially see that in around New Orleans. It doesn't end there. It just continues to stay with this unsettled pattern into tomorrow. So maybe there's times when you get a little bit of a break, but then you're right back in it.
Yeah, so for moms in parts of the Deep South, just know that having a, you can have obviously your umbrellas, your rain boots, or something that, you know, my mom wears, or she used to wear. It's called a babushka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you ever
Describe
heard,
that.
It's almost like a piece that you put on your head, like a cloth that you put on your head, and just kind of protects your hair.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's Polish. I think it's
yeah.
Polish. Nick, it sounds like you might know a little something about that. In Cleveland? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. In Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, we're all about the babushkas. Yes, there sure is.
See, I always grab the umbrella that ends up breaking because of the wind, too. So
exactly.
That's how I function.
So something to watch out for in parts of the Deep South, places like Mobile, Alabama, where there are storms in the forecast for today. And Nick, not just there, but also in the Northeast, where, again, maybe it's babushka weather.
Listen, yeah, Melanie, sounds like you got to get in on the babushka wave, you know? Protect that hair. It's nice. Yeah, all right. The Northeast, certainly going to need an umbrella, babushka, whatever, newspaper, whatever you can put over your head to keep yourself dry, because that rain is going to be on again, off again, more on throughout the day today than tomorrow. So kind of a 50-50 weekend, although it's maybe more of a 60-40 or even 30-70 weekend, I think, for some. I think of the entirety of the weekend, today's a tough one. You see that rain that's really starting to move towards the I-95 corridor. A lot of Massachusetts is getting some fairly heavy rain right now, and I think today there will be a lot of rain around. Tomorrow morning, I think we start off and we get lucky even into the early afternoon time, and then the rain shows back up as we get into Sunday evening. Right now, a little bit of light rain starting to creep into New York City, so a heads up if you're heading into Midtown Manhattan for anything going on today. You'll certainly need something that'll keep you dry. And this is a fairly quick-moving rain system. And you see by 3 o'clock, it's really coming down across the I-95 in places like Philly and New York City. By about dinner time, Boston is getting in on some of the more soaking rain. And then that's out. We wake up to drier conditions. The sun starts to pop out by mid-morning and should be around by lunchtime, but the next round of rain is already loading back up, and it looks like by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, depending on where you're at here across the New England coastline, that rain is going to show up and stick around into a good chunk of your Monday morning and even Monday evening. Not going to be the heaviest rain, but certainly fairly persistent, ½ inch to an inch, I think, for a lot. This is great news for the drought conditions that we've seen, as the ground will be able to drink up some much-needed water, especially there in New Hampshire and parts of Maine. But timing not great with the holiday weekend, although I do think we kind of thread the needle with some really great early day Mother's Day weather. And then looking beyond this weekend into tomorrow and then Tuesday morning, boy, oh boy, does the cold front that's bringing some of this rain also drag in some very chilly, unseasonably cold air. Late season frost and freeze possible for parts of the interior Northeast. 40s and even 30s. Yeah, some of these forecast lows, guys, going to be in the upper 30s like Pittsburgh and State College. So forget the babushka. You need the straight up beanies in weather like that.
Bring it on.